Hey everybody, welcome back to another deep dive into the quirks of modern life. Tonight, we're diving headfirst into a topic that's both relatable and ridiculous: the overwhelming abundance of choices in our modern lives. It's something we all face, every single day. Remember when choosing a cereal meant deciding between Cheerios and, maybe Frosted Flakes? Those were simpler times. Now the cereal aisle is basically a monument to indecision, with more varieties than there are stars in the sky, probably. It's a labyrinth of flavors and promises. And don't even get me started on online shopping. The endless scrolling, the countless tabs open, it's a digital jungle out there. Trying to pick a new toothbrush online is like trying to choose a single grain of sand on a beach. The options are mind-boggling. It's enough to make you want to brush your teeth with your finger. Seriously, who knew dental hygiene could be so complicated? This, my friends, is the paradox of choice. More options don't always mean better outcomes. We think more options equal more freedom, more happiness. The idea is tempting, isn't it? But in reality, it often leads to more stress, more regret, and more existential dread in the deodorant aisle. It's a modern-day dilemma we all share. Let's talk jam, people. Specifically, that jam experiment some smarty-pants researchers did a while back. They set up a booth with either 24 or 6 different kinds of jam. Guess what? More people stopped by the booth with 24 jams. But guess what else? Those people were less likely to actually buy any jam. See, too many choices paralyze us. We get stuck in analysis paralysis, comparing every little detail until we're too exhausted to even remember why we like jam in the first place. Meanwhile, the folks at the smaller jam stand, they were out there living their best lives, spreading deliciousness on toast without a care in the world. So why do our brains turn to mush in the face of too many options? It's a phenomenon that many of us experience daily, whether we're aware of it or not. Well, blame it on our old pal, the human brain. It's designed to help us survive, not to navigate the endless aisles of modern supermarkets. Our brains are wired for efficiency, and too many choices mean too much thinking. This overload can lead to stress and anxiety, making even simple decisions feel monumental. Think about it. Every decision, no matter how small, takes up precious brain power. From choosing breakfast cereal to picking a TV show, each choice chips away at our mental energy. Choose the wrong jam? Regret monster rears its ugly head. Suddenly, a simple choice feels like a major life decision. Choose the wrong shampoo? Prepare for a lifetime of bad hair days. Or at least that's what the commercials want you to think. The pressure to make the perfect choice can be overwhelming. This decision fatigue is a real thing, folks. It's the mental exhaustion that comes from making too many choices. It's why judges are more likely to give harsher sentences later in the day. Seriously. Their mental resources are depleted, affecting their judgment. And it's why, after a long day of decision-making, you're more likely to say, screw it, and order takeout instead of cooking that healthy meal you planned. The brain just wants a break from all the choices. The beauty of constraints. But here's the good news. There's a way out of this decision-making hellscape. It's called embracing constraints. That's right, I'm talking about setting limits, simplifying your options, and maybe even, gasp, sticking to a single brand of toothpaste. Imagine the relief of not having to choose from 20 different kinds every time you shop. Think of it like this. Remember those art projects in school where you had limited colors or materials? You had to get creative with what you had. Sometimes the most creative stuff came out of those limitations. It pushed you to think outside the box. Same goes for life choices. When you limit your options, you free up mental space to focus on what truly matters. When you limit your options, you free up mental space to focus on what truly matters. You can channel your energy into more meaningful activities. You can spend less time agonizing over trivial decisions and more time actually enjoying that jam on your toast. Life becomes simpler and you find joy in the little things. Less is more, a recipe for happiness. So there you have it. The secret to a happier, less stressful life might just be embracing a little less. Less stuff, less choices, less agonizing over which brand of almond milk is ethically superior. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to clear out my pantry and finally conquer that decision fatigue. Because sometimes the most satisfying choice you can make is choosing to have fewer choices. That, and maybe trying a new kind of jam. But just one. Choose to subscribe. It's the easiest decision you'll make today. Hit like if you love simplicity, and subscribe for more paradoxical insights.